Our desire to visit Famagusta was prompted by memories of living in the city during an RAF tour of duty in the mid-1960s. After crossing the Turkish border at Ayas Nikolaos, which is a British military base, we first visited the monastery of St. Barnabas. St. Barnabas was born in Salamis, a place we would visit later. Together with St. Paul, he spread the Christian gospel throughout Cyprus. He died in 74 AD. The monastery was founded in the 7th century on the site of the saint's tomb. The monastery was pillaged after the Turkish invasion of 1974, but, perhaps with an eye on the tourist market, it's been turned into a museum. Salamis has a history dating back to the time of the Trojan Wars. It was once the capital of Cyprus. Several earthquakes and the loss of use of the harbour led to the demise of the city in the 7th century. Most of the excavated ruins date from the Roman period. In the 7th century, when Salamis was deserted, the inhabitants fled to Arsinoe, which is now called Famagusta, and that's where we went next. In the 60s, when we lived in Famagusta, the old walled city was the Turkish quarter and was out of bounds to British forces. Now we're welcomed in as tourists, but ironically forbidden to visit the part in which we once lived. Many churches have been converted into mosques or left as ruins. In 1974, the Turkish invasion devastated the Greek Cypriot part of the city, and it's been deserted ever since. We weren't able to go inside, but we did drive around the barbed wired border to witness the damage and neglect. We drove back to Paphos, reflecting sadly on what we'd witnessed.